After an attempted burglary went awry, you now find yourself alone without Wrenick in the yawning portal, trying desperately to explain to Smitty what has happened. What do you mean you think you've killed Wrenick? What's going on?
We went to that job for you know that debt job, to see Johan to get the gold off him. But he had no gold, he was skint. He spent it all on the chickens.
Chickens?
Yeah, chickens. He gambles on chickens, so he had no money. Broke. He told us about a job we could do. About this golden idol in this house, and it was worth thousands of gold. So, me being me, we obviously went. We waited till the night time, like you do. But anyway, the last thing I remember is I was in the house, had the idol in my hands, everything went black. I woke up, I'm in the dock ward, on a stone cold floor. It's daytime. I've got no Wrenick, blood all over my hands. That's it, that's all I know.
Okay, sit down. I'm gonna get us a drink. And with that, he gestures towards the bar to order a couple of drinks. Okay, so when was the last time you saw Wrenick?
In the house, he literally was stood next to me when I picked up the idol.
And was anything going on in the room? Did you notice anything unusual?
Not really. The only thing I remember is I could hear footsteps, like someone was running from upstairs towards us. We must have woken up whoever lived there.
And what about the room? Was there anything odd about it?
No, it's just an office.
How easy was it to get into the house?
It was pretty easy. I just picked the back door lock.
And the room where this idol was, how secure was it?
Now that was a bit harder. The lock was more awkward.
Were there any unusual lights or sounds around the door?
Not really. The door creaked a bit, which you'd expect from a big heavy door. But there was a little bit of a weird sound. You know, when the door actually opened. But I didn't pay much attention to that. I was just interested in getting in and getting out as fast as we could.
See, it could be that the noise was some kind of arcane alarm. If I had something worth thousands, as you say, I would certainly put some warning systems and security in place. What area was this in?
It was in the C ward.
So they certainly had the coin to pay for a good security system.
I didn't think of that.
Well, did you actually get the idol? Did you manage to actually procure it?
Yeah, I did. I got that. I just haven't got Wrenick. You know, I picked up the idol and that's when things went weird.
Okay, so let's run through this. You were in the C ward, so the person you robbed obviously has money to pay for arcane security features. It's possible they had a spell on the idol to keep it safe, but logically, that would keep the idol in the house somehow. So that doesn't explain how it ended up with you in the dock ward. There's a lot of gaps in this story, a lot of mystery.
That's all I've got, Smitty. I can't remember anything else. I just need to find Wrenick. Hopefully he's still alive.
Well, the only logical thing to do would be to retrace your steps, but that might be problematic.
Oh, do you think so? Why?
If I had just been robbed, I would make sure to be on high alert with extra security put in place, just in case anything else happened.
Well, I'm just going to have to try my best. I can't just leave Wrenick there. I've got to know what's happened to him. He's me mate. I've just got to go back, Smitty. I'm going to reach into my bag and I'm going to give Smitty this idol.
So you hand it to him and he takes it in his hands. And you can see on the back is some more dried blood.
Oh my God, don't tell me that's Wrenick's blood on that idol. I'll just die if it is. Look, Smitty, sell the idol for me, but I did promise Johan I'd give him half of the money so he can pay his debts off and stuff. And I'll give you a commission payment later. I've just got to get going. I'm going to go upstairs and clean myself up before I go back to the house because I don't want anyone to, look at me suspiciously.
So you head quickly up to your room and clean yourself as best you can. When you're ready, you head back towards the C ward. And as you approach the house, you decide it's probably best to try and not draw any attention. So you place yourself on the other side of the road opposite the main gate. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to have to stay here and just, scout out the place.
Oh, doing a bit of recon?
Yeah, been doing a bit of recon.
Okay. So as you stand there assessing the place, you see that the front gate opens and out comes a woman, dressed in plain clothes, carrying an empty basket.
Oh, that could be one of the maids, the kitchen staff. I'm going to follow her. Can I do disguise self?
Yeah, you can do. You have to keep tabs on her for a little while.
Oh, I'm going to follow her. And then I'm going to do disguise self.
Okay. So you follow the woman down the street, paying close attention to her form, her clothes, kind of just general appearance notes. and after a few minutes of observation and study, you turn off into a side street and cast Disguise Self into the appearance of this woman. What do you want to do now?
Right, I'm going to scurry back quick and get back in that house.
Okay. So you head back down the street towards the residence.
Hang on a minute. Is my voice different? Does Disguise Self do my voice?
Not at all.
What?
You just got your normal voice. You look like this woman, but your voice is going to sound exactly like you.
Right, I'm going in.
Going in.
Going in and no one asked me to talk.
So you enter the house being careful to look as if you belong. You find yourself in a long hallway with doors on the left of you. You notice that the floor is the same fine red carpet that you saw last night, and it leads away and around the corner to the right.
Right, so I'm going to head right back to that office that I saw last night.
Okay, so you head down the hallway, and as you turn the corner, you see the familiar entrance to the study.
Can I see anything?
Well, the door to the office is open, and as you walk nearer, you can see that there's a woman on the floor, and it looks like she's scrubbing the carpet vigorously. What do you want to do?
I'm going to have to go and talk to her and see if she knows anything.
Bearing in mind, your voice is still your voice.
I'll just sort of like muffle it. I need to know what she knows.
Okay, so you move over towards this woman and start to talk to her.
What you doing?
Is that your disguised voice?
Yeah. It's the best I could come up with.
So, the woman looks up. She's kind of got a frustrated expression on her face. Her face is all kind of red and flushed, and there's beads of sweat pouring down her temples, and she takes a deep breath like she's exhausted from scrubbing. So, what does it look like I'm doing, Mary? I'm having a party. What? Hang on, what are you doing here anyway? I thought you were going to the market.
It started raining. I forgot my bonnet.
Are you okay? You sound off. You sound like you're getting a cold or something.
Yeah, it's my sinuses. I've got sinus trouble today, because it's gone cold outside.
Oh, well, keep away from me then. I can't be getting ill. Got too much to do.
What's happened here?
Didn't Arthur tell you yet?
No, I've not seen him this morning yet.
That was quick.
It was quick, wasn't it?
That's very quick.
Yeah.
Well, Master Dandridge had a bit of a turn last night. Turned out he can't hold his drink as well as he used to. Was having one of his fancy bottles of red, had a bit too much, and apparently took a tumble. Bashed his head something awful and got wine all over the floor. Even poor Arthur got hurt trying to pick him up and tidy up after him.
Oh, that's a good woman's voice.
Thank you.
It's better than mine.
I'm very proud of this one.
It's better than my voice. How did he get hurt?
Who, Arthur?
Yeah.
Oh, he cut himself on the bottle, he says. He said he was clearing up the wine and got caught by the broken glass. Got a big massive gash on his hand. There's it goes right through me just thinking about it. There's blood everywhere.
Where?
Well, I had to clean right over there in the hallway. There's still a bit on the other side that I still need to get. I tell you, that man's veins like a geyser. Thank goodness he's such an experienced butler. He managed to get all that wine up. I dread to think of the mess it could have been. It's bad enough I've been trying to get this bit up for the past 20 minutes.
Oh, you want to put some salt in some water? Oh, sorry. Oh, you want to put some salt in some water? Shh, don't put me off. Oh, you want to put some salt in some water? That'll get that right up.
Salt?
Yeah, it works like a treat.
Well, worth a try, I suppose. I'll go see if Jameson has any spare in the larder.
Yeah, you go.
So the woman gets up and heads out of the office through the double doors towards the dining room.
Yeah, that got really very quick smart.
Yeah, dead right, she went quick smart. I couldn't be bothered doing that voice much longer.
Right, I'm going to go in here now she's gone and have a look around. What can I see?
Roll an investigation check for me.
Okay. 19.
So, you spend a few minutes carefully and methodically searching through every inch of the space, but you don't really find anything. It seems that any cleaning up has pretty much cleaned any kind of clues you may have expected to find.
Okay. Well, she said she cleaned up more blood in the hallway. I'm going to go and look there.
Okay, so you move from the study out into the hallway, and as you clear the doorway, you bump into a man. You look up and you see this impeccably dressed individual, probably getting on a little bit in years, has a silvery grey hair and a very stern look on his face. And as he looks down, he addresses you. "Ah, Mary, I thought Jameson sent you to the market. It's vitally important that Master Dandridge's fish is fresh this evening. We don't want to upset him again now, do we?" And as he says this, he's straightening his outfit up after the bump, reaches up to adjust his tie, and you can see that his hand has a thick bandage wrapped around it.
Oh, yeah. He's the butler. He's got the cut hand. God, what was his name now? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Arthur, I don't want to upset him. I'll be on my way in one moment.
And remember, the fresher, the better.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll remember that. Can I charm him?
What?
Can I charm him?
Charm him?
Yeah.
Have you got charm person?
Yeah, got that.
Give it a try.
He's the butler, he knows everything. Butlers know everything in houses. Downton Abbey and all that.
Downton Abbey.
Well, they do. The butler knows everything.
Okay, but where you stood at the moment, he'll see you doing it because it's a verbal and you have to do a gesture as well, so he will actually notice it.
Oh, right, well, what I'll do is I'll sort of nod to him, go around him, and then mutter me incantation and whoosh my hand around.
He needs to roll a wisdom saving throw, so see how he goes. Okay, so that is a fail. You make your incantation, and the moment you finish the gesture, you kind of get the impression something's happened.
Okay, well, I'm going to clear my throat a little bit just to get his attention to see if it's worked.
Okay, so as you clear your throat, you notice that Arthur turns around. He gets the biggest, creepiest smile on his face that you could possibly imagine. Ah, Mary, was there something else I can help you with, my dear friend?
I was just going to ask you, Arthur, what went on last night?
Seems a couple of miscreants attempted to go thieving from the master's study.
Ooh, that's not very good, did it? Did you get them?
Oh, well, we got one of them. The other fought like a demon. Knocked the master out cold, cut my hand, then bolted out the window. But we still have their accomplice. And the master's quite looking forward to imposing justice on that piece of scum, I can tell you. They really didn't know who they were messing with.
Oh, real fools them, aren't they? Where did you take him?
Oh, the accomplice? Yes, he's down in the master's study.
I've just been in the study. I can't see anyone.
No, the master's other study.
Oh, yes, I remember. Where was the other one again?
Downstairs. You know, you remember. I do wish I could be there to see what comeuppance that little thief gets. Oh well.
And how do I get down there? I'd love to see what he does with this thief, justice and all that.
That is such a creepy voice. It's really, really throwing me off.
It's the only one I can come up with.
Arthur then turns around quickly, goes over to a door off to the side of the hallway, opens it up and says, oh, it's down here, of course.
Ooh, you don't mind if I go and have a look, do you?
Oh, no, not at all. Someone may as well go and enjoy the show. Just be sure to go to the market after he's finished.
Okay then, Arthur. I'm going to make my way down and I'll see you later.
Okay, so you rush past Arthur and quickly close the door behind you, just as he kind of stands there in the doorway, just smiling
Oh, it's creepy.
crazily at you.
Madman. What can I see in here?
Well, you appear to be in a small room at the top of a steep stone staircase, heading down.
Okay then, I'm gonna head my way down the stairs, but can I take this disguise self off now?
Yeah, you can. You can just drop it, yeah.
Yeah, just drop it. Yeah.
So you head down the stairs, and at the bottom you find yourself in what appears to be the cellar. And you look around to the ground, and you can see there's a small dot of red on the ground, almost like dried blood.
At least it's only a bit. At least he hasn't bled out. Can I see anything else?
So you look around the room and can see a horde of neatly stacked boxes and crates filling the room. I mean, it's so full that there's only a few narrow aisles of space leading around the room.
Oh, yeah, that's why they need it. He went to Johann's for the space. Look at the state of it, it's packed.
So what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm going to make my way down the aisles and see if I can get any clues or anything. You know, to see where Wrenick is.
Okay, so you head past the boxes that are stacked up, and nothing really seems to stick out from all these piles of goods and items. But as you get to the far end of the room, near the outer wall, you do spot another spot of blood on the ground.
Oh.
And as you get closer to investigate, you can feel a soft breeze on your cheek.
Okay, is there a window or a hole in the ceiling or anything near me?
There doesn't appear to be.
Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to start pressing on this wall in front of me Harry Potter style.
Harry Potter style?
I can't think of anything else to do.
What, this is the secret entrance to Diagon Alley?
Yeah, just keep pressing all the bricks.
Okay, so you turn to the wall and start methodically pressing each and every stone that you can see in front of you.
Does anything happen? You know, do I have to say like some weird gesture like Harry Potter, Lingardo Leviosa or whatever it was?
Lingardo Leviosa.
I think that was for raising something up.
I mean, that's not even the spell that opens the door in the film or the books.
I know, I think it floated the feather, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's the first thing that come to my head.
Well, whatever it is, it doesn't appear to work. Nothing seems to happen.
All right then, is there a bookcase or anything nearby?
A bookcase? What are you thinking now?
Maybe there's like a bookcase and I pull a book and the door opens or something.
It's not the Addams Family.
Oh, well, help me out here.
All right, well, as you look around, you don't see any bookcases, but you do notice that there's an unlit torch on the wall.
Oh, I'll go over and pull that.
It's going to go over and yunk.
Yeah, yunk. See if it clunks.
All right, so you reach up, grab hold of it. You notice, much to your astonishment, that it actually does move, almost like a lever of some kind. And you pull it down until it'll go no further, and then you hear this deep growling ka-clunk. And you look in the wall next to you that you were just molesting.
Never mind my wall. A deep growling ka-clunk.
What?
What? Ka-clunk deep growling? How can a ka-clunk deep growl? Never mind me touching a wall.
Okay, so you pull the lever and you hear a ka-clunk sound. No growling.
So what happens?
Well, the molested wall recedes backwards and to one side, and it seems that there's a hidden compartment behind it.
Ooh, what can I see?
Well, you peer your head through the newly opened doorway.
Me head! I hope this bookcase don't close then. Or not bookcase, this wall doesn't close then. I'll get squashed.
Stay spry, you'll be fine. The bonnet, you peer your head through the opening, and you can see that it's a really quite tight space. It's like 2 by 2, almost like a small closet. There's bare walls and nothing really interesting there, but when you look down on the ground, you see, slightly recessed into the floor is a solid metal hatch with a large iron handle.
Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? If you've got to have a solid hatch and a massive handle on it, I dread to think what's down here.
Don't forget the wall as well in front of it.
All right, I'm going to go down. I'm opening it up and going down.
So you kneel down, grab the handle, and you lift. And with a squeak and a groan, I'm not going to make them sound effects, but it's a squeak and a groan, the hatch door lifts, and you can see that below it, there's a ladder leading downwards. You cautiously put one foot on the top rung of the ladder and begin to slowly work your way down into the darkness and the unknown.